Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the Detroit Lions. I know what happened there a little while back, but the offensive coordinator Ben Johnson came back, and that's a big deal. I didn't think he was going to go because I didn't think he was ready. He's never been a head coach, and I just thought it was hard for him to go somewhere and say, "Hey, I can be a head coach here." Supposedly, I heard he turned down interviews that teams wanted to meet with him, and he said, "No, I want to stay in Detroit." I don't know if that's true. I thought he went to interviews, but I heard that he didn't, so I don't know. And also came out that the commish and Bugs, I think Ancelonia, all said that they want to stay in Detroit and that they'll take less money to stay in Detroit. I think all three of those guys played good on defense last year. We could bring them back. That'd be good. I really think in the draft, I don't know if it'll happen, but I think one of the first round picks or the second round picks got to be a corner. That back end sucks. And Okur, I don't know what they're going to do with him. He can't stay healthy, and I think they need to get rid of him. He's gonna have a big cap number next year, and he's still on his rookie deal, and his rookie deal is because he was drafted so high is pretty high. I think they need to do something. They need to try to trade him or maybe cut him, and because he's not part of the future. There's no way that they're going to give him a long-term deal. There's no way that he didn't play the first 3 or 4 years of his contract, and they're going to say, let's sign him to another 3 or 4 years. There's no way that's going to happen. And if Brad Holmes does that, then he's freaking crazy, and I know Brad Holmes isn't crazy, and I know he's not stupid enough to make that contract. So this is going to be probably... he's got this year and next year, I think, is the option years next year. And I think they're going to try to get rid of him. His cap hit is huge for a guy that doesn't play. And they're going to get money back because they've got to get rid of Brocker. He's another guy who can't stay healthy. They'll get, I think it's $5 million back for him, for the cap. They're going to have some cap space. I'd like to see them go out and get a free agent corner, sign one. I know there's been a lot of trade rumors about Ramsey's coming to Detroit, but I just don't know. I've heard people being stupid and saying they'd give up first-round draft pick for him. I don't think that when we're on the cusp of being a good team, and you have to bring in some veteran players. You can't have the whole team be second, third, and first-year players. And we need to bring in if we could bring in a veteran corner, that would help out a lot. And Ramsey, I think, would be a good pickup, but I'm not going to give a first-round draft pick for him. I wouldn't do that. It doesn't matter how good he is. Those first-round draft picks we got for Stafford, and we gave up a starting quarterback to get all those picks. And we need to bring in as much young talent with those picks as possible. And we need to bring in a lot of defensive help. Would Ramsey help? He would be amazing. But I don't think you have to give up a first-round draft pick to get him. I really don't. I think you could give up 2 draft picks to get him. Maybe second and a fourth, maybe a second and a third. And they've got multiple draft picks, I think, in the draft. This next draft, they've got a lot of extra draft picks, and I'm pretty sure if they really wanted Ramsey, they could bring him in. But I don't think they should give up a first round draft pick for him. I right now I don't think they should give up a first round draft pick for anybody, because we got to bring in young talent. We got to start building this team, because we're on the cusp right now that if we could get our defense to be better, that this team could be starting to really play well. We should have won 10 games this year. Like, if our defense would have been good, we would have easily won 10 games. We should have won the Buffalo game. We should have won the Philadelphia game. Like, there were so many games out there that we could have won. You go look how many times they got blown out. They didn't get blown out that many times. They got blown out by Dallas, but most of the games were pretty close. And if their defense was better, this team would be really good. And we're going to get Walker back next year, who's going to help the back end a little bit. But then Kirby, you got to let Kirby play, because Kirby's been playing really good. So do you bring back Elliott or not? Because if you got Walker and Kirby, but you got to bring back Elliott, because Walker keeps getting hurt. So I don't know. So you got your safeties. The main problem's corner. They got to go out and get as many corners as they can. And to be honest with you, if I was the guy that was in charge of this team, and I'm not, I probably could be. I could probably handle the position, maybe. The only guy I'd be bringing back next year would be Jerry. That'd be it. And I guess Okuda, because he's under contract. But everyone else, they get rid of in the corners, because they all suck. Why pay people that are going to suck? Draft one, sign a free agent, and maybe draft one late. Or maybe sign 2 free agents in corner. But that's the big Achilles heel right now with the Lions. They got to revamp that corner position. They got to do major upgrades. And I think the front's not terrible, but they've got potential up front. There's a lot of guys. Pasquale's going to be there hopefully for a whole full next year. We'll see what he can do. I thought he played really well in the limited time that he got to play. Hutch is freaking a stud. If they get back all the free agents, the Bugs and the commish and all this, that should be pretty good up front. They've got McNeil, and they've got some guys up front that can play. They're just young and they need time. And I think the offense is going to be good. I think they need to re-sign Jamal, but I don't know how much he's going to cost. If he wants like $20 million a year or something crazy like that, well, they're going to have to walk away from it, because they can't blow that much cap space and just say, well, you know what, we're going to go all in on one guy. This team still has a lot of holes, and they need to spend that cap wisely. And the other thing is all these people online. Restructure. People don't understand what restructure really means. That means, okay, you restructure and you take this year, you take $5 million off so that you can get $5 million back this year. But that $5 million goes to next year. Or if he's got a 3-year contract, they put 2 on for next year, and they put 2 on the following year. Or 2.5 for each, because you're getting 5. Okay? People are like, oh, well, once you restructure, the guy makes less money. No, he doesn't. All they're doing is moving the money to another cap year. So if let's say, as I just said, the $5 million, you're gonna still have to pay the guy $5 million. It's still gonna be a $5 million cap hit. It's just you move it to a different year. It's all these people. Oh, restructure, so he gets paid less money. He's not getting paid less money. They're just restructuring it. That's what restructure means. They restructure. They don't not pay the guy. Guy signs. Why would a guy sign a $20 million contract and then say, "Yeah, all right, I'll only take 10"? Well, that would be stupid to leave $10 million on the table when you're obligated to give it to the guy. Like that's all it is a restructure. People are talking about, oh, well, he's going to get paid less. No, he's not. No, he's not. Don't think that. All right, well, God bless. I think the Lions this offseason is going to be literally crazy because I think people are going to want to come to Detroit. So I think, depending on cap room and a lot of stuff, that you're going to see some things happen in Detroit. And I think this team is going to be remarkably different on training camp than it's going to be as of today. All right, God bless. See you later.